We continue to learn more about the victims. KCAL's Joy Benedict is live with their stories now. Joy?
That's right, Juan. I think in this day and age, in a world of instant information, we expect to know everything we can about everyone instantly. But unfortunately, grief just doesn't work that way. And I've spoken with a lot of families over the last few days who lost someone in this horrific crime. And what I'm hearing from a lot of them is, I'm just not ready. A husband today just said, I'm too sad. I'm too sad. And that is, of course, okay, as people will grieve in their own way and they will come forward in their own way. But what we are seeing out here in front of where all of this took place at the Star Ballroom is just an outpouring of support for the victims that we're learning more about, who've we seen their photo, and even for those that we know nothing about.
Like 11 people went to celebrate the new year with.
It was another somber night in Monterey Park as neighbors gathered without politicians or clergy to just simply grieve and speak from the heart.
I just came here because I felt called to and compelled to. The victims are definitely like people we've known. It's people that we see in our parents, our grandparents.
And as the gates leading to the Star Ballroom dance studio are covered in flowers, candles, and tears, 11 altars now stand in front of the windows of the untouched ballroom where lights still flicker from a moment in time no one wants to remember. And for the first time, we now know all 11 names of those killed in one of the worst mass shootings in California history. All day, the tears came quickly for those forced to say goodbye.
Everybody is just like dancing, happy.
Did you dance here?
Tango, rumba, cha-cha, everything, yeah.
Several people came here to grieve Andy Cow.
Nice guy, good heart, very nice guy.
This woman was his dance partner and was with him when the gunman entered the ballroom.
Suddenly we see the sound boom, boom. The gun was shooting like non-stop like that. That's why I told my partner, please, we go to hide under the table.
But when the gunfire ended, her dance partner for 15 years wasn't breathing.
When I stand up, I see all my hand was blood. I said, what happened? I was scared. I thought, me? The one got shot too.
We're also learning more about Shoujuan Yu, who immigrated from China to give her 3 children a better life. Her family started a GoFundMe page to help pay for her funeral, as has the family of Diana Tom, who is described as a mother and grandmother who loved to dance.
I definitely want to send my condolences to them and, want to let them know that there's resources here, there's people that are willing to donate and help.
And although healing may never come, this community says it will move forward, for what happened on Saturday night cannot be its final dance.
The community is so resilient and strong that, we can overcome anything.
And that's really what you're hearing from a lot of folks here in Monterey Park and back out here live. I mean, this is my 3rd night in a row out here, and it has been just a steady stream of folks coming by, whether they knew someone affected, where they danced at this studio, or they are just simply sad. They want to come by, give their condolences, light a candle, say a prayer, put down a flower, and just simply grieve together as a community. And it has really been very heartwarming to see. And everyone I've spoken to here just say that they hope that they know that the families who are affected, either who lost loved ones or those who were here that night of this horrible shooting, that they know that they should not have to go through this alone. Guys.
And Joy, we appreciate your storytelling. It really takes us there where we can really feel what a lot of people there are feeling tonight. Thank you so much.